Hey everyone, I'm Mr.BeetleBum and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a reply to a question asked by a viewer. Nodix, one of our viewers, asked, can you make a video about how to side scrape? So, you ask, you get. Alright, so what exactly is side scraping? Well, side scraping simply describes the method of angling your side armor at a steep angle towards your enemy while protecting the front of your tank from your enemy. So either using a wall, using a dead tank, using some rocks, whatever it is, you go up against it and you let their shells side scrape the side of your tank. Side scraping. Alright, here I'm using the ground and all the rubble to side scrape. I've got my front end completely blocked, my lower plate's blocked, and the tanks, all they can see is basically the upper part of my turret. So, of course, they're coming around the corner the wrong way. Instead of side scraping, they're just peeking out, a little peek-a-boom style. But unfortunately, they have nothing to shoot at. If you look down the bottom left, you're going to notice that all they can do is simply track me and do their best to try to penetrate me. Now here is an example of how to go around a corner the wrong way. Boom, boom, boom. And what I do is I adjust quickly, angle my tank so that it's got a 90-degree angle at the tanks that I'm shooting at. I finish off the tank and then move to cover. BeetleBum tip, side scraping is not just for heavies. Doesn't matter if you're playing in a medium, a TD, a heavy, even if you're in a light. And it doesn't even matter what tier you're at. If you make it a habit to always go around corners, showing as little of your tank as you can, you're just going to reap the benefits for giving your enemy a very small target. Just remember, when side scraping, you have to be aware of other tanks that are side scraping in the same area as you. You want to make sure that you give them plenty of room. It's always better if you're the one that's actually in the corner, so that in this case the T14 would have to, give me my space to do my thing. What can happen here is you can end up banging into each other if you're not going in the same way, but that's what I'm doing. I'm mimicking his angle so that it will stop us from, harming each other. That being said, I actually hit this guy by accident right there, simply because he kept backing into me. So like I said, do your best to try to give the other tanker some room so that you can work together to kill the enemy. Sometimes you side scrape without even having anything to be scraping up against, so to say. You can be out in the open, and if you're in a heavy, for example, and if you just angle your tank the right way so that the enemy in front of you has nothing but a corner to aim at, or the enemy behind you has nothing but a corner to aim at, you limit their ability to actually penetrate into your tank. So this is a great thing to remember, guys, when you're out in the open and you get caught with a tank that zips by you. Just keep angling your tank so you're giving him as much of a 90-degree angle from your corners as you can. The other thing to remember, when you're out in the open, if a tank's looking like they're about to shoot at you, give it a little wiggle. Both your turret and the tank itself, even maybe a different, like, all that does is, again, makes it more likely that they're going to ricochet you or not penetrate as deep as a straight shot. Every little movement actually does help. So I hope that this video has helped you understand how to side scrape properly. This was a question again asked by one of my subscribers. So if you put a question down in the comments section, I'll do my best to answer. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button if you want your daily notice when my videos go live. Again, guys, thanks for visiting my channel. Cheers.